Not a big one, but another solid keeper. Ah, eating that jig. Jesus. I'll tell you what, my arms are gonna be sore tonight. He don't want to come up, but he's going to.
Right in the side of the mouth.
Bow! Let's go out now. Another solid one right there. Get a picture. Here he comes. He's coming up. He's coming up. Oh! Oh, Lord have mercy. This is one of the greatest days ever. Oh, he's a little bit bigger than I thought he was.
Net him?
Oh, you're stupid.
Gosh dang it. Stupid thing.
God, they are eating that jig like crazy. Oh God, you fat mama. A freaking blast. I don't think this is a big one. I guarantee it's a keeper, but yeah, it's a keeper, but it ain't a big one. Nice little 14, 15 incher. Oh, this is awesome. God, they just pull so hard. Oh, another solid keeper. Right in the top of the mouth. More black spot. Back in she goes. Oh yes.
That's prime action.
Oh, another piggy. Mr. Blacklip on there, Mr. Blacklip. Picture. Gotta get the net. Come here, puppy. Ate that crankbait, didn't he? Yeah, damn. That's what you call eating it up.
donkey llama. No!
That's alright. Where his deer is taking that line.
Which got away?
Oh, this is Mr. Spot right here. This is the Dalmatian bass.
A Dalmatian bass.
No doubt about it. Somebody has bred a bass with a Dalmatian, and this is what came out. Look at all the spots on that thing. That is wicked. He's even got one inside his mouth. You see that on his tongue right there? Chunkaroonie. Now I'll show you what I caught fish on today. A few fish I caught on brush hog. It's a full-size brush hog, green pumpkin with tails dipped in chartreuse. I fished that on a 4/0 Gamakatsu wide gap and 1/4 ounce tungsten bullet sinker, and a 17-pound Vicious Pro Elite fluorocarbon. And I also caught a few fish on my shaky head. It's 3/16 ounce head. When I was using a 7-inch T-Mac Netbait T-Mac finesse worm. It's watermelon candy. And these heads, I like these heads. I get them from a guy who makes them in Kentucky. He's got a website called Legal Limit Lures, and they're football style head. And they kind of got a flat bottom to them that they stand up. And they got the screw lock for the worm and a good solid hook. I really like this. Another thing I used today was the drop shot, and I normally don't ever fish it, but this is kind of my own version here. Start out by tying a swivel to the main line, and the reason I do that is to try to eliminate the line twist that you get from that worm spinning around a lot. And then I tie about a 2.5 foot leader of 10-pound fluorocarbon to the other end of that swivel. I went down about 12 inches or so and tied a 1/0 owner drop shot hook to that, and I got a 4-inch Zoom finesse worm, green pumpkin worm rigged onto that. And then I got about, I don't know, 16 inches of line that goes down to the sinker. And I don't even mess with getting those expensive drop shot hooks. I just go to Walmart and buy some cheap little egg sinkers, 3/16 ounce egg sinkers, and tie one of those onto the bottom. Works just as good. I caught a couple of my keepers on that rig. Also caught a couple fish on Carolina rig, and I was using a watermelon candy baby brush hog. Now I got a 14-pound leader of regular mono. I'd say probably 90% of what I caught today was on this right here. It is a 1/2 ounce green pumpkin Buckeye football mop jig, and I got a green pumpkin Reaction Innovations beaver on there as a trailer. I don't know what it was about that bait today, but they were just tearing that sucker up. And that's probably what I caught about 90% of them on today. It was kind of weird bite because I tried dragging it across the bottom at first, and I could feel fish nipping it, but nothing would take it. And then I started playing around, and when I'd feel one nip at it, I'd pop it up real quick, just give it a quick pop, maybe about a foot off the bottom, and as soon as that jig would start falling back down, every time they would just drill it. And I mean, they would just like almost pull the rod right out of your hand. And that's just how I started fishing it for the rest of the day. You could feel them nip it, they wouldn't take it. Then when you pop that sucker up off the bottom, as soon as it started falling back down, it was on.